It's been a little while. I had a eye surgery, which is why I didn't record any videos until just now. And today is actually the day when this video is going live, where we are starting our new membership. So this membership is a special one, a very dear one to me. Ask yourself if you want to show up more. Do you want to show up more where you actually feel worthy, where you feel you can step into your power, where you can release old patterns, where you can actually finally step into the light where you belong? There is a certain way that we try to behave or live in society. We think that this is how we need to be. This is what is uh, required from us to be in that group, right? But what if that group makes you unhappy? What if that group is not what you were looking for? What if that group of people, that environment makes you sick? And I don't mean sick only from the physical sense, I mean deep, deep down, where you just want to explore something more. What could you do more for yourself? Can you release more? Can you shed your skin more? Can you start to elevate your own energy? Can you start to rise your kundalini? Can you start to look in the mirror and actually love yourself more? Is there more? Can you do more? And it's not only the doing part, it's the being part that is asked here. How can you be more in a state in alignment to your true self? How can you wake up to a level where you feel happy? And not because you just went shopping, not because you just got another job that is paying you more, not because of those kind of things. I mean, what if you have all of those things? What if that is just a plus, right? But it's not making you happy from deep inside. And I'm not saying, hey, don't go for those things. Because you see, those things, they actually come along. You will get there. That's not the problem. The issue is if we strive for something that is actually never really good enough. We always feel unworthy to really step into our own self, to use our voice, to be here, to be present, to show up. There is levels to this work. There is levels to tap into. There is levels where we can upgrade energetically, right? Spiritually, mentally, physically, right? This requires a lot of work, but not the work that you may used to. It's not studying in school. It's not you're getting a grade. This is about, hey, look, I think I managed this situation a new way. Look how much things have shifted because of my awareness has risen. Look how much I went above and beyond simply because I see how I used to create my life. What if there is something different than you used to do? What if you could plant the seeds new? If you're like me, where you felt that you just have to behave a certain way, you have to step into this and this life, and if you have all of those things, then you're good. And deep down, you knew that's not really true, but you do it anyways because you don't know any other way. Many of us are doing this, are waking up now to understand, hey, that's not it. Like, I'm 34, turning 35 soon. Um, that's not it, right? That's not how I want to live. That's not my truest version, right? That's not how I want to um, go further in the next 10, 20 years. I want to do more of me, you know, not like what is expected from me, but from my truest version, from the version that isn't with fear, that has not this limitations of I'm not good enough to do this or that. I'm not able to speak my voice, my truth, because maybe someone else may not like it, right? This is about, hey, I'm so tapping into my power. I'm so connected to myself that I'm actually attracting and manifesting that life that is truly, truly in alignment with my heart, with my soul. That can only be discovered. It's a discovery that makes your awareness rise up. It's a discovery of, hey, actually, I'm living the life like this because I'm kind of limiting myself here. I'm blocking myself here. Yes, there are outside circumstances that are intervening too, right? They're telling you, hey, this is not how we do. This is maybe it might be underlying. But how about we start to reconnect to ourselves so we actually know where we want to go? Where do you want to go, right? What is important to you? Redirect your energy. Where do you want to go? What is crucial for you, right? What is it that you want to see more in your life? What is it that makes you shine outside of those things that you were taught, right? Outside of those things that may look good on paper, outside of that. And while I'm not saying that you don't need to pay your bills, right? We are not in dreamland. We are not in the unicorn and everything is shine. In fact, this way is actually quite heavy, especially in the beginning when we are starting to see, hey, this is a roadblock, this is a roadblock. There are so many things that we need to move a little bit out of the way and start to have the awareness that this one was created once. And you see, if we are not consciously aware of that block, right, we will not be able to move past it. We will not be able to really feel elevated and motivated and uplifted to go somewhere else, to move beyond what we thought we could. There is no such thing as a limit, right, on how you can explore this inner world. Sometimes I'm in meditation where I can feel the energy just rushing through me, where I can feel that so many blocks are actually releasing, right? Through my aura, through my chakras, through everything, just through the day. But it's that reconnection to self and the understanding that you are more than just your body. You're more than just this body that isn't connected to anything. You're connected to everything, to everything. We're not using it. That's a different story. We're not using it, right? We're not tuning into the different fields that are actually available to us. We're not tuning into our own true self because we don't even know that that exists. So we play the small game with the small self that is quite helpful, especially in the beginning of our years, right? It's helping us to survive. It's helping us mm, to navigate a little bit. But it's also crucial to not follow all those kind of instructions to see, oh, where is that coming from? Where is this thought coming from? Why do I believe that I need to go this or that? Why do I believe I need to choose this job because I cannot find anything that is more suitable for me? Why do I believe that? It's not about judging that you are doing it. It's about understanding, hey, is there a way where I can feel safe and maybe choose from a more loving place? A place where I do feel connected to myself, where I do feel I can do more for myself. Obviously, this also means that if I do more for myself, I do more for other people. If I connect more to myself, if I connect more to who I truly am, I allow everyone else to be in the same boat, to share their story, to be open, mm, to explore what is it that actually really scares them. What is it that we hide? What is it that we suppress because it's not okay? How often have I seen now that people are actually so afraid of something that they think they are, right? They think they are like this or like that, deep, deep down. And after they realize they have accepted it, that was not even the case. It wasn't even the case that they were super shy or that they couldn't, I don't know, communicate correctly. It wasn't that. They had a block to not even be open enough to use their voice because maybe they have been burned in the past, burned to really speak, burned to say something, burned to death, right? I mean, if you go really, really down this ancestral line, and if you really start to see, hey, actually, what happened to my ancestors actually still in my bloodline. I can still feel those things inside of me. I can still reconnect to that past. And believing that that has zero impact, you may think again. It's always helpful to see, hey, maybe it's not only me. Maybe there is more to this. If we are all connected, right? If we are all connected, then we are learning from each other. We are learning and growing from each other. So if I want to move something outside of my system, I need to understand where it's coming from. I need to see, hey, how can I build a stronger connection to myself? How can I tap into me in a safe way? How can I find my own truth without listening to all other people to tell me, hey, this is the manual? We need to stop listening to everyone else and to start listening to ourselves. Hey, what does it mean? Raising the question, being patient enough. What does it mean to sit here and to feel awkward, to feel weird, to feel unrecognized for who I am? From myself, right? From myself. What does it mean? What does it mean? Because ultimately, we are doing it to release all those burdens that we feel not good enough to show up. We feel we cannot have these finances. We cannot have this partner. We cannot have that apartment. We cannot have this, or we cannot present ourselves this way or that way. Or for women, don't show up in your full sexuality. Too much sensuality is not good for you. It will look weird. Or you go the other way and you are always the good girl, or you're a people pleaser, or you're trying, you know, other things. And I'm just like, what if we could, what if we could reveal to ourselves every single day a bit more of who we are? What if we could release the fear? Do you know how much fear is involved in our daily tasks? Even people who believe they are not afraid, people who you may see as getting upset all the time, being angry all the time, they come along very harsh. How often is underlying actually fear? There is this theory that there are only two emotions. One is love and the other one is fear. Because under every frustration, under every angriness, under uh, every heavy emotion, there is a fear of lack. There is this fear of, I'm not receiving it because XYZ. Isn't this interesting? So if we can remove the fear of survival, if we can remove the fear to be or to feel not good enough, right? Of unworthiness, if we can remove that bit by bit every single day, how much would that support you? How much would that help you? So come and join the membership. It starts tonight. This membership is where we really dive deep every single month into the theme that is just coming up, especially from an astrology point of view, right? I want to go into those kind of topics where we can use the energy that is surrounded by us, or from us, by us, that surrounds us. How often have you seen that there are some kind of events happening in the planets and then people start to go crazy? I have seen this the past years over and over again, you know, and I want to tap into those kind of fields that are unseen, that are not currently watched, and unreveal those ones, because it's so supportive to tap into those kind of energy, not to fall into and then roll over, right, all day long, but to actually be aware of what's happening, to be aware of, hey, what is going on? Why am I feeling this way? Oh, these are the themes. Maybe I could actually start to work with those, right? So, what we will do is there will be a short lecture always. There will be mostly experimental things that I ask you to do, which is about tapping into meditation, but in a very, very deep sense, right? Where we really allow ourselves to feel a certain way, to tap into those energies that are actually revealing the hidden blocks that we are not able to see, that we are trying to push down, that we are trying mm, not to put in front of us, right? Not because we don't know or because we don't want to, but because we don't know. This is how I think I said it wrong before. So if you want to come and join, feel I'm happy if you want to do so. So check out the link below. And with that said, I hope I see you tonight. And yeah, bye bye.